If you're inconsistent in your fitness, your business, and your relationship, it's not because you lack discipline, it's because you are lying to yourself. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can fix your inconsistency in less than 90 seconds. My name is Dylan Warter, former New Orleans SWAT detective turned leadership coach. I've helped 850 men equip themselves with the skills and capacity to lead healthier marriages, bodies, and businesses. And I make these videos to help you become a godly, masculine leader who can have it all. How many times have you said you were going to do something, and then when it came time to do it, you didn't do it? Not because you didn't think that it mattered or that you disagreed that it needed to be done, but because you told yourself it doesn't need to be done right now. I'll do it later. It's not the right time. I don't have the energy. How often do you negotiate with yourself and lose? Pay attention to this. You don't have an inconsistency problem. You have a story problem. The root cause of your inconsistency are the stories that you tell yourself. The story is the threat, because the moment you say, I'll do it later, you don't just stop there. You continue and justify it. In fitness, it looks like, I didn't get enough sleep. I'll go tomorrow. In business, it sounds like, I'll work on this first. I'll work on this logo or this thing in Canva, instead of doing the thing that actually moves the business forward. In your relationship, it sounds like, I don't have the energy to deal with this right now, or I'll address this once I get through this season or this project. The story always makes the easier option feel like the right option. But here's what it's costing you. Every time you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, you strip away a layer of confidence, self-trust, and self-belief. Eventually, your words mean nothing. They don't hold any weight. You don't believe you when you say you're going to do something. Or you believe you'll start, but you doubt that you'll follow through with it, which then discourages you to even start in the first place. And when you don't trust yourself, you lower your standards in your body, in your business, in your relationships, in your life. And this is where it gets dangerous, because it doesn't just affect you. If your wife doesn't trust you, doesn't trust your word, she won't feel safe. And if she doesn't feel safe, communication will break down, conflict will continue to pick up, connection will disappear, and intimacy will die. She'll start becoming controlling, combative, hypercritical, and it goes deeper than that. This doesn't just cost you your relationship with her, it destroys your relationship with yourself, because the man you see in the mirror is the man you don't respect. You know what you said you were going to do, and you didn't do it. So now when you look at yourself, there's a disconnect, there's a lack of integrity that you know you have. And it changes the way that you carry yourself. You don't walk into a room with confidence. You don't command a presence. You don't speak with certainty. And when you get around strong, disciplined, masculine men, you feel it. You feel the gap. Not because they're better than you, but because they're doing what they said they're going to do, and that carries an energy that you don't have. And here's the part most men don't consider. It also destroys your relationship with God. Because if you can't trust you, he can't trust you. And most men respond to that the same way Adam did. They hide. They back into the bush, cover themselves up with fig leaves, and hide from the exact one who is calling them higher. And because of that, you disqualify yourself from the very blessing that God's trying to give you. Not because he doesn't want to give it to you, but because you haven't become the man who can be trusted to carry those blessings. So this isn't about discipline. This is about identity. This is about trust. This is about self-awareness. This is about becoming a man whose word actually means something. Real quick, if you are realizing that you've been trying to figure it all out on your own and you don't have an actual real relationship with God, go to weaponsforchrist.com and register for my free men's Bible study. I'll show you how to build real two-way communication with God where he can guide you in all of your ways. I look forward to seeing you on the next weekly call. Now, in December of 2018, I found myself standing in the mirror, drunk, staring at a man that I no longer believed in. I had built years of discipline and consistency and trust with myself, and in under a year, I destroyed all of it. My partner had been shot and killed covering my shift, and instead of rising, I collapsed. I stopped doing everything that I said I was gonna do, everything that I had done to get to where I was. I gained 50 pounds, I drank every single night, stopped eating healthy, told myself I'd work out and didn't, told myself I'd stop drinking and didn't, and ended up in a sexless relationship that eventually led to us calling off the wedding. And here's what you need to understand. It didn't happen all at once. It started with small stories, justifying why I wasn't going to do what I said I was going to do. So if the problem is the story, then the solution is learning how to override it in real time. I call this the 3-step override. This is how you solve inconsistency in the moment. Step 1 is catch it. The moment you feel resistance, that is the signal. You are now in the story. You are in negotiation with yourself. So no overthinking, no journaling in that moment, just awareness. Step 2 is call it. Say to yourself, maybe out loud, that it's a lie. That's a lie. Short, direct, no negotiation. You don't debate it. You don't analyze it. You call it. Call it out. Step 3 is move. Do the thing immediately. No delay, no second thought. Fast enough action will kill the story. Let me explain why this works. In the moment, you don't need more thinking. You need speed, because the longer you sit in the story, the stronger it gets. But when you interrupt it and move immediately, you break the pattern. Now, there's a deeper process that I bring my clients through to fully rewire these patterns long term, but in the moment, this is what works. The reality is most of the time in these moments, you're tired. So the solution has to be stupid simple. And if you're doing this on your own, you don't have accountability, it's highly unlikely that you would take the other step. Do this long enough and it'll do a lot of the rewiring for you anyways. Some will scoff at this and be annoyed at how simple this is. If that's you, commit to taking these 3 steps for the next 30 days in the area that you tend to be most inconsistent, that if you were consistent would bear the most fruit in your life, and then email me at dylan@dylanjwarter.com complaining about how you didn't get any results. I already know that I won't hear from you, or I will, but it'll be you thanking me because of how much results you got. And for those that are going to do it at first, this might feel unnatural. You might hesitate, but over time, it becomes automatic. Like if you've ever heard a song and within 3 seconds, you know exactly what song that is the way that you'll be able to identify the negative thoughts and stories coming in. That's how quickly you can start to recognize it, and you'll catch that thought instantly and shut it down. After doing this for years, that is now how I'm able to operate, and all I gotta do is just hit the next button or the skip button, and I can override that thought. But let me be real with you. Most men won't do this consistently because the problem is consistency itself. But if you are in enough pain or you're serious about becoming more, then you absolutely can. If you do this and you do this consistently, it can absolutely transform any and every area of your life. Because until you solve inconsistency, you won't be able to hit any goal in any domain of your life. And if you try to do this and you fall off, that's not failure, that's feedback, that's clarity. It's showing you exactly where you are at. At that point, you don't need more information. You need accountability. If you know it's time to stop repeating the same patterns and step up into the man that you are actually called to become, hit the link at the top of the description in this video and book a call with me. We will connect man to man, have a very honest, open conversation to figure out exactly what needs to change and whether or not my coaching membership or one-on-one is the right fit for you. But either way, catch it, call it, and move. Take massive immediate action on this in the next 24 hours and watch momentum pick up in your favor. This is Dylan J. Warter signing off. Keep your word, do the work, and let God do the rest.